to bring everybody's energy together now. So let's close down our eyes. And you can just pop your hands in your lap or upright on your knees, whatever feels good for you. And just take in a big, deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. Take in another big, deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. One more time, big breath in, feel your belly, hold it up, and on the exhale, sigh it out. That's it. Now just becoming aware of your body, any sensations in your body. Just relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your face and letting go of any tension that you have in your body. I invite you now to let go of your day. Let go of everything that's happened up until this moment. Maybe you had a very full-on day, stressful day, or maybe your day flowed with ease and grace. Whatever happened, just let the day go and allow yourself to just be here in this moment. Become aware of your mean girl thoughts, and when they pop up and tell you you could have done this or you shouldn't have said that, just simply let them go and return back to your breath, focusing all of your attention just on your breath in and out of your nose, consciously expanding the breath on every in and exhalation. And really allowing yourself to just be here. We live in a time where we're constantly bombarded with information and distractions. And being present often feels so foreign. But presence is your natural state. It's where love, your essence, lies. And it's your truth. So allow yourself to just be here. Being mindful of the outside world, outside noises, and simply let that noise, that distraction, pass on by. Let it float on by. Don't attach a label or a story to it. Just let it go. Letting go of the thoughts and returning to your breath. Know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. On this cushion, on the floor right now is where you are supposed to be. For some divine reason, the universe has led you to this seat. Right here, right now. And your job is to just show up fully whole, open mind, open heart. When you show up to every moment with an open mind and an open heart, you allow yourself to have a full, true experience. But when you show up with your past baggage or stories from the past or anxieties and worries about the future, you stop yourself from having a full experience. You are perfect, whole, and complete exactly the way you are. There's nothing that you need to fix about yourself, despite what your mean girl says. You are perfect just the way you are. Placing both of your hands over your heart, feel that beautiful warmth behind your heart. Really feel into your heart space. I invite you now to set a little intention for yourself for this evening. Maybe it's to be open or to be present. Feeling that beautiful warmth, that essence, that beautiful essence behind your heart. That is your truth. That is your truth in there. Feel it. Just repeating to yourself, I love you in your mind. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you can turn up the corners of your mouth and give yourself a little internal smile. It feels good, I know, do it. Giving yourself a little juicy smile. Keep repeating the mantra. Taking in a big, deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhaling out. Inhale, breathe it up, fill that belly of yours. Maybe this is the first deep breath you've taken all day today. And exhale. And now the last one, breathe it up, the biggest breath you've ever taken, fill it up, and on the exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you can gently crack open your eyes. Nice. So tonight is going to run a little differently to how we usually run the Goddess groups. And the reason being because it's a little bit of a celebration. It's the end of the year, and there's been so much that's happened. And I want to celebrate because I feel like, for me personally, I'm a very type A, go-getter, driven person, and I can kind of achieve something, and before I've even stopped to acknowledge myself, I'm on to the next. Who can relate? Yeah. So, and it's not just about acknowledging the big things, it's about acknowledging those little things that we achieve along the way as well. So, I want everyone to pull out their pen and paper. And before we dive deep into tonight, I would love for everybody to write down 5 things that they feel truly proud of. And this could be meditating yesterday. You know, it could be launching an ebook. It could be saving X amount for a car. It could be choosing love over fear when I would, usually yell at that person. Whatever it is. But really, and if you have more than 5, dive deep, go for it. Get them all down on paper. You can type it in your phone if you don't have some pen and paper. But really take a moment to celebrate 2015, to celebrate every big little win that you've had this year. It's really important that we stop and we actually do this on a regular basis. You guys are all achievers, you're all growers. You wouldn't be in a place like this if you didn't want to be the best version of yourself, if you didn't want to really shine. You wouldn't be here if that was the case. So I'm aware that most of you are probably like me, where you kind of achieve something and then it's like, yeah, next. You know, or you're like, yay, that was cool, next. So really focus on those things that you have achieved this year. And I see lots of writing, which is awesome. So keep going. If you've got loads, just keep going until we wrap up. Because tonight is all about you guys. This is your time tonight. And after we do this little exercise, I'll tell you soon. You wait, I'll keep you in suspense. All right, let's go, let's hear it. One thing.
I saved up to go on a trip that I just really felt like I needed to go on by myself.
Yep.
And I've been and I'm back.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great. Kel, one.
I wrote following my dreams and believing in myself in relation to my career.
Beautiful. Following your dreams in relation to your career. Amazing. And believing in yourself. Amanda.
I managed to get married this year and organised an amazing wedding, and I just absolutely loved every moment of it. And I still have to think back and remember how lucky I am that I went through it. So.
Amazing. Beautiful. What about you? Big
I
loud voice.
got through a year-long long-distance relationship.
Yep.
And going back in 2 weeks.
Amazing. Great. What about you, cutie?
I gave myself permission to fall in love with myself this year.
Nice. That's a goodie. What about you, gorgeous?
Just not buying into everyone's bullcrap, really. Like just being me, sort of.
Beautiful. What about you?
Doing a summer session at uni, so I had a bit of a bad session that just went by, so I'm picking up another subject.
Yep. Awesome. What about you?
Taking time off work to look after my health and my own interests.
Nice. Beautiful. Did anyone not have anything? Awesome. Who had lots? That's great. That's amazing. And how does it make you feel when you stop and you reflect on this sort of stuff? Inspired. How else? Proud. Yep. Anything else? Grateful. Yeah. Anything else?
I felt determined.
Determined, yeah. It's so important that we stop and we take stock of what we've actually accomplished in our life. And I do this monthly. I kind of look back on my month and go, yeah, that was awesome that I did that, that, and that. And maybe they're career things or they're relationship things. And then there's really little things. And it's so important, like maybe spending 10 minutes in the sun every day or something like that. So it's really important that we take that time. But it's also really important to kind of reflect as well on where we can improve. And this isn't about being hard on ourselves, because we don't want our mean girl here to be like, you could have done that better. But it's like, if we are really honest and we're actually in our heart space and we're honest with ourselves and we say, okay, well, where could we have showed up more fully? Like, where could we have said yes instead of no to something? So I want you guys to reflect on that for a minute. And maybe it was in a relationship or a work opportunity. And this isn't about regrets, and this isn't about mean girl beating up on you. This is just about, okay, well, where can I show up more? Is it in my health? Is it in my work? Is it in my relationships? Like, what area could I step up a little bit more? So take a moment and just write down a few ideas. And if you don't have any, cool, that's cool too. But if you do, be really honest with yourself and just ask, okay, well, maybe I could have showed up a little bit more here. It's not often we actually stop and reflect on this stuff for ourselves. It's not until we go somewhere like this, or we listen to a podcast, or we read a book, or we go to some sort of workshop that we actually stop and reflect on this stuff. But for me, it's so important because it keeps me on my path. It really does keep me on my path, and that's why reflecting on what you've achieved and maybe where you can show up more is really important. So let's hear a couple of areas where we could show up more. What about you?
For me, it's friendships. I think I kind of keep people at a distance, and I find it hard to make new friends. I just sort of can't get past the small talk
Yep.
with a lot of people, so that's where I need to show up more.
Yep.
Be more courageous.
Yes. You need to master your mean girl. Yes. What about you?
I think with my health, like I have iron deficiency, I'm just not as careful as I probably should be with it.
Yep. Yep, okay, that's good. What about you? Yes. Yeah.
With my business, so I've been looking at starting up a business, but what's been happening now is that there's been a lot of fear and self-doubt that keeps pervading. So
Yeah.
it's more about me showing up rather than him showing up, so I can tip it over.
Because in everything, the more you show up, the other thing will show up. Whatever it is, it's like the law of attraction. You know, the more that you step into your truth, the more it will show up for you. It's like you want more love in your life, you've got to first become more love within yourself, and you will then, that will gravitate toward you. So same with your business stuff, you've got to really step up and show up, and it will flow. You've got to play your part though, you know? I think that's where the law of attraction kind of goes wrong. It's like, yes, I want a red Ferrari, I want a red Ferrari, I want a red Ferrari. Yeah, okay, but you've still got to play your part. You've still got to put the action steps in place to make that happen, to, you know, really call that thing in, or whatever it is that you want. So showing up fully is so powerful.